I've made over $400,000 selling digital products in the last 4 years. And one question I get all the time is it still worth starting in 2026? And the answer is yes, but only if you understand how the digital product world has changed. So today, let's break down exactly what you need to know before you start. Before you start creating anything, you need to understand this. 2026 is not the same as 2023, 2024, or even 2025. The digital product world has shifted a lot. And if you try to follow old advice, you're going to get frustrated really fast. So here are the biggest changes you need to know about. Yes, more people are selling digital products, but even more people are buying digital products. And honestly, demand is growing even faster than the number of sellers. We're in a time where more people are starting businesses, more people need branding, more people are freelancing, more people want digital tools to make life easier. So competition isn't the problem. There is still so much room to make money in this space. You just need to be strategic. Buyers have definitely become more intentional in 2026. In other words, they've become pickier about what they choose to buy. 3 or 4 years ago, the digital product market was smaller, there were fewer sellers, fewer templates, and honestly, buyers weren't as selective because the options were limited. But today, that's not the case anymore. You're now competing with tons of free templates, more sellers than before, and customers who expect polished, intentional designs. So you have to be more strategic with everything. Your designs, your positioning, your product photos, your branding, and the way you present your value. A lot of people are worried about how AI is going to affect selling digital products, so let me just say this. Yes, AI has made it faster to create certain things, but for templates that are very detail-oriented, like a 100-page workbook or a niche-specific welcome guide, AI still can't do that perfectly. You still need a human eye to refine the layout, spacing, hierarchy, alignment, and to make sure everything actually makes sense for the end user. Personally, AI hasn't affected my sales at all, and I think it's because the niche I'm in, business templates, requires strategy and intentional design that AI just can't fully replicate, especially when you're creating for different industries. I've actually never used Canva's AI design tool, and I still create everything from scratch. So don't think AI is going to take away your chance to make sales. There are tons of sellers making money without relying on AI at all. AI is a tool, not a replacement for thoughtful, intentional design. If 2026 is the year you finally want to start your digital product business, you're probably already doing what most beginners do. Watching tutorials, taking notes, binge learning on YouTube, maybe even investing in a course or two. And that's great because the more you learn, the more confidence you build. But something I've learned over the years is that where you learn matters just as much as what you learn. And one platform I always recommend, especially if you're serious about sharpening your skills this year, is Skillshare. I've actually been using Skillshare for a while now. At first, I use it mostly for design because their design classes are gold. Sometimes I'd watch a class and feel like I somehow went to art school without paying the art school tuition fee. But going into 2026, I wanted to level up. 2025 was a great year for me, but I kept asking myself, what new heights can I reach this year? What skills do I need to sharpen if I want my business to grow? So I started taking more business-focused classes on Skillshare, and one class I've been loving is called Your Solopreneur Strategy, Build a One-Page Plan to Grow Your Business with Clarity by Tamara Jensen. One of the biggest things I learned was how powerful a one-page plan is. I've been running my business for years, but I've never actually condensed everything into a single clear roadmap, my mission, my vision, my audience, my goals, my core activities, all on one page. And it sounds simple, but doing this clarified so much for me. The lesson that hit me hardest was the part about mission and vision, because when you're a solopreneur, doing everything yourself, you get overwhelmed so fast. But reconnecting to why you're here and who you're serving becomes your compass. It made me realize that everything I do, from my templates to these videos, all ties back to helping beginners feel less intimidated and more confident building their own freedom. I actually completed the one-page plan myself. I literally sat down, went through every exercise, and filled it out. And honestly, seeing everything laid out like this made me feel so much clearer and more grounded. So if you want to start your digital product business this year or take your existing one seriously, courses like this can honestly shortcut your learning and give you structure. If you want to try it out, the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan the QR code on screen will get a 1-month free trial on Skillshare. Use that time to learn something that moves you closer to your goals for 2026. You never know which skill becomes the one that changes your life. Now let's talk about what digital products I believe will actually sell well in 2026. Business templates continue to dominate because more and more people are starting businesses every year. And with that comes the need for branding kits, welcome guides, pricing guides, social media kits, lead magnet templates, all the business basics. If you want to compete here, focus on niche-specific designs instead of generic ones. For example, templates for realtors, estheticians, fitness coaches, therapists, freelancers. The more specific you go, the faster your shop stands out. Next are creator tools and UGC templates. The creator economy isn't slowing down. Templates that help influencers, YouTubers, and UGC creators organize partnerships, track content, pitch brands, or plan their posting schedule will continue to grow. Next are financial templates. This niche has grown so quickly over the past year. Budgeting tools, small business bookkeeping templates, income trackers, invoice templates, anything that helps someone manage their money or run their business more smoothly will continue to perform well in 2026. Next are wedding templates. The wedding niche is evergreen, but right now it's stronger than ever, and a big reason for that is social media. Couples want weddings that look aesthetic because, let's be honest, everyone wants those Instagram-worthy photos. So anything that elevates the look of a wedding, invitations, signage, seating charts, table numbers, welcome signs, is always in demand. And I can say this from personal experience because the wedding template industry has definitely put me through it this year. That's why templates are such a lifesaver for couples. They want something beautiful and customizable, but without the price tag of a fully custom design package. Because trust me, those custom design packages are very, very expensive. Next are education and coaching templates. Most people are selling courses, coaching offers, and digital programs, and that means they need worksheets, slides, PDFs, guides, and onboarding forms. Think niches like life coaches, fitness coaches, mindset coaches, nutritionists, career coaches. If you create templates that help them run their business more professionally, they will sell well. And last but not the least, premium bundles. One trend I know will perform extremely well in 2026 is premium bundles. Buyers don't just want a single template anymore. They want a complete, cohesive system that solves their entire problem from start to finish. I mean, think about it. If someone is starting a business, they don't just need one pricing guide. They need a brand kit, a welcome packet, a services guide, a social media kit, a client onboarding system, the whole ecosystem. Premium bundles give them exactly that. And the best part, they instantly increase your product value and allow you to charge higher prices because you're not just selling a template, you're selling a solution. Now let's talk about what doesn't work anymore, because the strategies that worked 3 or 4 years ago are not the strategies that will help you succeed in 2026. Back then, you could create a simple, pretty template and someone would eventually buy it because the competition was low. But that doesn't work anymore. If your product doesn't solve a specific problem for a specific audience, it will get buried. So niche down. Design for someone, not everyone. The throw spaghetti at the wall and hope something sells strategy is dead. Upload with intention. Your shop should feel cohesive, like you understand a niche and can serve it well. A shop full of random templates feels confusing, and confused customers don't buy. Everyone has access to Canva's free library. If your product looks like a free Canva template anyone can generate, it won't sell. People are paying for your design eye, your layout, your spacing, your aesthetic, your intentionality. That's what makes a template valuable. I see this a lot. Someone uploads 2 templates, gets 0 sales, and think Etsy doesn't work. But Etsy is a marketplace. It needs data. The more listings you have, the more data the algorithm collects, and the more chances you have to be discovered. You don't need 1,000 listings to start, but you definitely need more than 2. You can't rely on pretty designs alone. Your SEO, your keywords, your title, your tags, they all matter. You need to understand what your audience is searching for and use words they actually type into Etsy. A beautiful listings with bad keywords will disappear into the search abyss. Now that you know what doesn't work anymore, let's talk about what does work. The things you should focus on if you want to actually succeed in 2026. These are the strategies that will help you stand out, build a strong shop, and attract buyers who are ready to spend. One of the best things you can do for your shop in 2026 is to develop your own design style. Unique layouts, consistent aesthetics, these little touches make your shop instantly recognizable. When buyers scroll through Etsy and can spot your designs without even seeing your name, that's when you've built a real brand. And that's exactly what helps you stand out in a crowded marketplace. Don't try to serve everyone. Choose one audience and design for them. When your shop speaks directly to someone, they instantly trust you, and trust leads to sales. Instead of random one-off templates, focus on building products that work together. A brand kit, a welcome guide, a pricing guide, a social media kit, a full onboarding bundle. When you do this, people don't just buy one product, they buy multiple. In 2026, product photos are everything. They are your first impression. They decide whether someone clicks or scrolls. Use clean mockups, readable text, and cohesive branding. Make your listing look premium. Use keywords your audience is actually typing into Etsy. Write clear, helpful descriptions. Think like a buyer. Strong SEO plus strong visuals is a winning combination. Your shop should feel cohesive. Your colors, your layout style, your mockups, your overall vibe. A clear brand makes your shop more memorable and helps buyers feel confident purchasing from you. Okay, so if you're a complete beginner and you want to start selling digital products in 2026, here's the roadmap I would follow. This is the simplest, most effective way to start without overwhelming yourself. First is choose one niche. Not 5, not 10, just one niche you want to serve. Pick something you understand or something you're genuinely interested in. When you start focusing on one niche, everything becomes easier. Your designs, your branding, your messaging, your SEO. Next is to validate the demand. Before you design anything, make sure people are actually searching for what you want to create. Look at Etsy search suggestions, bestsellers in your niche, reviews, and what people are asking for. You're not copying, you're studying what already works so you can create something better. Next is to create 20 core products. Don't start with one listing. Start with a small collection. Think of 20 templates that work together or serve the same person. This not only gives your shop instant credibility, but it also helps Etsy understand who your audience is. Next is to design with intention, not rushed effort. Take your time with the design. Your template should not just look pretty to stand out, it should be functional. Next is to create high-quality mockups. This is your storefront, your first impression. Use clean, bright mockups that look modern and professional. Make sure your main thumbnail clearly shows what the product is and why it's valuable. Next is to write strong strategic titles and description. Don't keyword stuff. Write for humans first, SEO second. Include the benefits of your product and how it helps your buyer. Next step is to upload your listings. Remember, I told you to start with 20 core products. Upload all of those. Give Etsy enough data to understand your shop. When you upload only 1 or 2 listings, Etsy has nothing to compare or test, so visibility stays low. Start with a small catalog so the algorithm can actually work with you. Next step is do Pinterest marketing. Pinterest is one of the easiest, most beginner-friendly platforms to drive traffic to your Etsy shop, especially for digital products. So start doing that as soon as you get your listings out. Next is to optimize based on performance. After 30 days, look at what's getting views, what's not, and what keywords Etsy is ranking you for. Update your low performers, add new listings that support the ones doing well. And lastly, keep creating. Aim for 100 listings. Now, after you finish all of these steps, your next goal is to work your way up to around 100 listings. Because once you have enough products in your shop, Etsy starts to understand who you're designing for. The algorithm gets clearer data about your niche. Buyers have more options to choose from, and you'll start seeing which products perform the best. This helps you double down on what works and create even more of the products your audience actually wants. Put simply, the more listings you have, the more opportunities people have to find you. And that's everything you need to know about selling digital products in 2026. The landscape has definitely changed, but the opportunity is still huge if you focus on quality, strategy, and actually solving problems for your audience. So if you're feeling excited or inspired to start, I have 2 resources for you. If you want a deeper step-by-step walkthrough, watch my full 30-minute tutorial where I show you exactly how to set up your shop, design your products, upload your listings, and start selling. And if you want a shortcut with templates you can customize and resell, you can check out The Vault. It's my complete library of 1,000 editable digital products designed specifically to help beginners get started faster. And because it's the new year, I'm giving you $49 off The Vault for a limited time. This is your chance to grab it at a discounted price, but it's only valid for 1 week, so if you've been thinking about starting, now is the best time to jump in. Whichever path you take, just remember, every successful shop you see today started with 1 listing. Yours could be next. You're 1 good product away from changing your entire year. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It really, really helps my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!